guys, and welcome back to DMC5. In the previous mission, we took on Goliath. In this video, we will be taking on the next boss and learning some of the mechanics for playing as Nero. It's actually quite funny because what is it? It's, I'm going to date this video, but it's the middle of, or the end of March, so we're starting to get to that point where games are starting to release a little bit of like reveal trailers and shit so that they can reveal a little bit of what's going on before E3. And I don't know how I feel about this next year in gaming, because I've seen a couple of games have been announced. Like, we've had Mortal Kombat 11 announced, which I'm more of a toward that.
And cover more ground.
I'm really excited for Mortal Kombat 11, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, okay, so...
Cash first.
All the materials I collected for your little pet projects don't count for anything?
My brilliant badass work is worth every dime, you know it.
Well, your quality control sucks ass, and you know that.
Or maybe don't let the demon smack you around so much.
Whatever.
I love how literally, like, the first mission, she bitches about us breaking the arm. She's like, hey, don't break that arm.
So you're an artist now, huh?
Yes, I am. Got any questions, little chicken? My grandmother was called the 45 caliber virtuoso, legendary gunsmith. I hope to be like her someday, an artist.
But as I was saying, like, I don't know how I feel about this next year in gaming. Like, I went into E3 not really wanting anything. I think the only games that I really wanted going into E3 was like Spider-Man, like Marvel's Spider-Man, and I wanted fucking
I'll take my leave now.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
And if I don't see
where I was like, okay, Kingdom Hearts 3, because everybody was talking about it finally being announced during E3.
Sure.
They're like, will it, won't it, blah, blah, blah. But those were the two games that I was excited for, was Kingdom Hearts 3 and Spider-Man. And then, like, leaving E3, I was like, okay, you know what, Fallout 76, that sounds kind of stupid. It's online only, kind of stupid. You know, it's like everything that we heard about Fallout 76 during, like, E3, I was like, that's kind of stupid, you know, leading up to E3. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of stupid. Well, that's kind of stupid. We get to E3. I saw all the trailers. I'm like, that looks pretty fun. I mean, I think I could waste a few hours playing that game. And then it finally releases, and it's buggier than all get out. I need to customize, because one, I'm going to buy the purple, like the final upgrade to, I don't know what it's fucking called, Magic. And I also need to organize my Devil Breakers, because I need to take some off stock. Because I like picking up some when I can. Edit. Let's put you in the box. Yeah. Yeah, because you get plenty of them. Do I have enough money to upgrade? Nope, I need 30,000. But yeah, it's like after Fallout 76, I'm like, we could drop a nuclear bomb on somebody? That sounds pretty fun. Or they showed off like that first like boss monster or whatever you fucking call it, like the legendary monsters. Where they show off the whole fucking, what was it? Like a giant bat with a scorpion tail? Whatever that was fucking called. I was like, that's pretty cool. You know, etc., etc. But it's like, when the game finally came out, I think I got, give or take, 2 hours of playing. I got through the Flatwood missions, and I got through a couple of, like, the random missions that can appear. Like, when you walk in, and it's like, oh, this person needs your help, or this thing needs your help. So.
Alright, move out. So much for teamwork.
I love how toward the end of the game, their teamwork gets a little better. Because, again, as 5 alone, I don't think 5 was really good by itself, but if this was their way of showing off what 6 was going to be like they take what was good about 5 and then make 6. Because there's a lot of good about this game, but there's a lot of bad. The story is like, eh. And then what gets me, like, you guys will see toward the end, but all that hype about V was wasted, like. Because I was hoping V would be like Nero when it came to, like, DMC4, where he was a character that just appeared in DMC4. It was a playable character, and then it would lead to him showing up in another game. Oh, spoiler! But yeah, it's just wasted potential. Like,
Think I'll handle the
I mean,
closer
yeah,
one
they
first.
could bring back V
Gotta start somewhere.
in the next couple of games, but for them to hype him up so much, because I think, I might be wrong, but I think that was one of the big show-offs of E3, like the E3 trailer, was that you could play as multiple characters. What the hell? Ooh, it's a Buster arm. That's cool. I like getting a bunch of those when I can. But it's kind of funny. God damn it, that dude. Is that like jumping in the air? That's the only thing I hate about these fucking bad things. They're not really that hard to kill. They just combo break you. Oh yeah. I fucked that up all the way. There was not a bit of fucked up there. It wasn't even like a tiny fuck up. It was like, oh, I kind of messed up there. No, that was a full-on I fucked up. Hold up, I want to look at something.
Come on. Come on.
Was that it? Or is my L3 broke?
Shall we dance? What'd you say? Come on. What'd you say?
Huh.
Shall we dance? What'd you say? Come on.
I wonder how that works, because it said I unlocked a taunt that he uses that gives him back full vitality. And it used one per mission. And that's what one of my rewards were for beating the game. Like on a previous file. Or not file, but game mode. Oh yeah, this takes us back here. Oh yeah, I can't fly. I mean, no shit, I can't fly, but still. But I don't know, like, going back to what I was saying, because I seen Mortal Kombat 11 was announced, and I was like, eh, that's kind of cool. But Mortal Kombat 11 to me is a little bit like, okay, yeah, that's kind of cool, but it's not cool at this current moment. over there? Huh. I kind of want that. Oh, maybe I have to go over here and then go over. That makes a lot of sense. But no, what I was saying though is like,
So this Clyfot. Screw it. We're taking this fucking thing down.
that's the one I like. Ooh. It's like, again, it's sort of like Mortal Kombat X, where I got excited that Mortal Kombat X was announced. Like, yeah, we're getting another Mortal Kombat game. That's cool. But again, it's like, okay. So if it comes out April, I probably will not get to play it until April of the following year, kind of situation. Because I just end up buying the collector's edition, like, or not collector's edition, but the complete edition, because I just don't feel like buying all that fucking DLC. You know? So I'm like, fuck it, you know? So we can go to the sewer. I feel like I'm missing something. Like I've missed something along the way. Oh, fuck it. Okay, we're not going for like a perfect places here. But still, I would like to get the stuff if I can. But see, the only thing I'm really excited for when it comes to E3 is like Borderlands 3. I think what they're going to probably do... I was reading an article where it's like, oh, they gave us all the information except for like a reveal date. And then like they were doing the whole speculation bullshit where it's like, why would they do that? Blah blah blah. And one of the theories is that ooh, there's a gold one over there. How the shit you did that? How would you get that? Interesting.
Oh, great. Now the roots are in my way.
But as I was saying before, it's like the whole article said the reason they probably aren't giving us a reveal date is because when they were doing the Borderlands thing, they officially announced that the Borderlands HD remake, like the first game remake, would be coming out I was just seeing if there was a way to go through that door, because I was sitting there thinking. But they said that the HD remake would be coming out, what, April the 5th? April the 3rd? But, yeah, they have announced that it was going to come out the April 3rd, April 5th. So people were sitting there saying, like, it was the article saying this. Not people, but the article. That maybe when Borderlands, like, the HD remake comes out, they'll release another trailer or something, you know, like, more of a gameplay trailer. And then they would release a, like a release date and an official trailer at E3. Which, I don't know, to me that sounds like it would be the most logical plan. I hear the music starting really for a second. That's what I meant to do was jump and juggle. Is that it? Okay, yeah, that was it. But see, to me that makes a lot of sense, because what they will do is that, and then they will sit and release the actual date, and then like the actual date will be like somewhere between November and December, because that's usually the best time. Yeah, I'm not hitting that, because I've done that last time I played. Like when I was playing it on here. Where I just hit that by accident. But see, that's where I'm thinking Borderlands 3. Like, if they were smart... If they were smart, they would release it in, like, the November... Wrong one. I also just got a trophy called I Believe I Can Fly. Shit! I think that's the one for spending like an hour of time in the air. There we go. I keep fucking that up. Like every time I try to do a combo. But no, man, like I think that's where Borderlands 3 would be really smart, is to try to release it around November, December, blah blah blah, because that's when a lot of people, like, I'm not just saying like kids, but there's a lot of times that's when people do get games as Christmas time, because, you know, loved ones and gift cards and blah blah blah. So that's usually, plus like Black Friday, etc.
Bingo.
That's when most people are willing to buy games. So. I mean, to me, that's probably their best bet. If they're trying to make as much money as possible. But again, I have to say, they would also have competition. You know, but I don't really see anything really giving them any competition, like, truly. What the hell is up there? Oh, there we go, secret. Where the hell do I... There we go. I didn't find this the first time. I don't know how... Oh, yeah, secret mission. Let's see what the hell it is. You know, fuck it. We'll try it once. If we can't beat it on the first try, I'll do it in my free time. Because I do like these secret missions, but I would like to complete this mission. Because, again, another rule for this series is just because I have a 30-minute timer, just shows me how long I've been going for. We're going to complete whatever mission we're working on before the game is over. like before we end the video. Was there another one? Did I get it? Oh, first try, motherfucker. Boop. That's pretty easy. I mean, it wasn't like super easy, but it was a lot easier than some of these secret missions can be. But yeah, like right now, I don't even see Borderlands 3 having much competition. Like if they would release it during like the Christmas season. Hold up, but what's the point of that fucking thingy there? I don't know. Seems like it would be useful for something. Maybe it's just to catch your attention. Oh, maybe that's what you were supposed to do. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. No, maybe it's just a shortcut. Fuck if I know. Oh yeah, this part. God, I hate this fucking part. Because what would Borderlands have competition with, you know? Like, I mean, Borderlands is really popular. Like, Borderlands 1 and 2 was super popular. I mean, the prequel was meh. I don't remember still. I didn't play much of the prequel, so maybe it's better than what I think. But I remember sitting there playing like halfway through the prequel and was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go back and play Borderlands 2. You know, so. But I mean, Borderlands 1 and 2 is pretty good. And for anybody who, like, has been on this channel for a while, like watching videos, I also did a full playthrough of Tales from the Borderlands, which I enjoyed. Okay, we gotta go this way.
You want me to follow you? No way, asshole. You bring that shit to me.
God, I fucking hate these dickheads. Gray says they're not that hard. Got your bitch ass. Another dickhead is. I hate these things more than the boss. That's the fucking point. I'm just glad like these guys only here like. You abuse the shit out of your arm. Only a buck. Kill it! Kill it already! Shit, I hate those things. I hate those things more than any boss in the game. Like, even with Goliath, like, when I went against Goliath, I had that moment where it was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember, there was a secret here. Oh, yeah, no, what I'm thinking of now. Okay, let's go up here. But yeah, but for anybody who's wondering, like, I'm gonna try doing, like, one mission per video, unless the mission is super, super short. And if the mission is super short, then I'm just gonna do, like, maybe 2 and blah, blah, blah. But there's not really a time limit to these videos. It's pretty much whenever it ends kind of situation. So, if the video gets really long, I'm sorry. Like, if it gets to, like, the 40-minute mark or longer. I mean, some people know that I've been doing a lot more of whatever happens with the timer. You know, like anybody who watches Doki Doki Literature Club will know that I've pretty much given up on time limits if I want to. That used to be a real stickler for it too, like where, god damn it, I want those red orbs. But I used to be like a real stickler of like, okay, 30 minutes, timer went off, we're ending the video. You know, but I mean, depending on what it is, especially if I'm playing, like, a PC game, I could get more minutes, and it take up less, whatever, you know, take up less megabytes, especially, like, lower detailed games like Doki Doki, or, fucking, The Escapist, which me and Gray are planning on recording The Escapist. Because we recorded a couple videos, and then we were like, you know what, we have a funnier idea, so we're going to do the funnier idea to do with The Escapist, so just stay tuned. We're right now working on that when we get some free time. But yeah. But yeah, I don't think Borderlands 3 really has anything to worry about. Oh, yeah. Dude, okay, watch this. This is funny as hell. Because what would Borderlands 3 fucking have competition with? They would have competition with maybe Otherworld. I think that's the only game I can think of that's coming out that they might have even the slightest amount of competition if they release it in November. See, she just drove through the roof. Where is it? So yeah, she just drove right through the roof. I'm basically going to put up any arms I'm not going to use during the mission. Remove. I like Helter Shelter, so I'll put that up. We'll put the Buster arm up too. I don't think I'm going to need the Buster arm. But it's like, what was I saying? So Borderlands 3, I think they should release during Christmas time, because it's literally the only, like, if they don't release it during, like, Christmas time, it's the only game that I see this year. Like, I ended up having a lot of fun with Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, I had a lot of fun with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yo, you just here to window shop?
Because I had to reword that, because it sounded like I beat Kingdom Hearts 3. Because I'm currently, like, playing that on my, like, the side. Because, it originally came out during, like, the Chinese New Year event, so I just started playing Kingdom Hearts 3 now, like, in the middle of March. So, yeah, had a lot of free time. Plus, I played the shit out of this game when it first came out. Like, the weekend it came out, I played it, like, every free moment I had. Because I was having so much fun. But yeah, I don't see a lot of games coming out this year that's worth a shit. Like, I mean, we had Metro Exodus, which was alright. I love this boss. This boss is probably one of the coolest fucking bosses in the game. Like, design-wise. But yeah, that's the only thing I could think of with
No
Borderlands
chit-chat or
3 having
monologue?
competition.
Getting right to the point, huh?
But again, we don't have a date for Otherworld either. So I don't see them just randomly releasing it.
Steam. Something different about it.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Shit, just get out. This is the only part about the boss is like once you get low on health.
Hey, don't you...
I still to this day have no clue how the fuck that. Pick that up. Oh shit, that's what that's supposed to be used for.
Annoying. How about I shut you up?
But like character design, like this boss is so fucking cool looking. Fuck it. Fucking grab it! Damn it! I'm gonna redo that. I'm just gonna redo that because I was doing really good and I just kept making stupid mistakes. Then I picked up the tomboy, and then I remembered what the tomboy did, and I was like, oh, that's what it does. Yeah, we're just gonna use the checkpoint. No, we're just gonna restart the whole mission, make you guys watch for like a whole 60-minute video. Yeah, there's no reason for us to like call her. We're not customizing anything. But yeah, this is like my favorite fucking boss in the game. I mean, they could probably get away with like an early spring kind of thing, but for them to reveal this trailer and then show us all the new characters and then, you know, like more older versions of certain characters, so we tell it's like some time after his Jack, you know, give or take. I have to say it's like either 10 to maybe like 15 years later at like best. But I don't know. That's my best guess. It's like 10, 15 years in the future.
Something different.
Hey, don't you go?
God damn it. God damn it. Now I'm just making a fucking mistake. Damn it, come on. God damn it. Might as well grab up the sword. I'm just fucking this all up. Okay, let's see if we can do that fucking...
Come on.
Nope, we can't do that talk. We can't do it. We're dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a fucking gold orb. Because, you know, I've been sitting there farming up these gold orbs, so... So if we end up doing it, like, during this playthrough, we don't have to retry it every time. Yeah, again, if I was trying to do a completionist thing and then do, like, more of a challenge mode, it would be completely wrong for me to use the gold orb. But if I need one for when I'm recording, I'm just gonna take one. Got her! There we go! But yeah, that's where my guess is. Like, I'm sorry I stopped talking during that boss battle. I just got to a point where it's like, God damn. I still love the boss, but I have to say, on Devil Hunter, she is a lot harder. But she's still a cool design boss. And then also, I think a little bit of it is I also am recording. So I'm sitting there talking and thinking while, or thinking about what I'm talking about. Cause see, this is Lady.
Dante's friend.
It's Lady.
You know her?
From my gunsmith days.
What?
Can't believe you do this to Kyrie. I'm gonna have to tell her, man.
Kyrie, that's her name.
I'm joking. Hey, loosen up your jockstrap.
Haha.
Don't do anything I would.
What the hell did she pick up there? I didn't know she made us an arm after this. So now I'm wondering what the hell did she fucking pick up?
Kyrie would kill me right now.
Yeah, she would. I really do see Borderlands coming out either late 2019, around like November, December, October. Like toward the end of the year, you know, the last quarter. Or I see it coming out in like the first part of 2020. You know, especially since everybody has been waiting for this game to come out. And then what happened? Because let's see here, when did the second game come out? 2013? No Place for a Lady. Oh, that's really funny. The picture that we get for beating that boss is No Place for a Lady. But nah, man, like, I would be surprised, especially as anticipated, whatever the fucking word I'm meaning, people are for this game is, for them to release a trailer, like, toward the beginning of 2019, like the first quarter. I really do think that either they're going to release it in like the last quarter, which is October, November, December, or they're going to do it somewhere in 2020, like the beginning of 2020. Because again, what would people been waiting what now? I would like to say 6 years between Borderlands 2. Because I think, yeah, I think Borderlands 2 came out 2013. I might be wrong, don't quote me. Because I'm pretty sure Borderlands came out 2013. Then the prequel came out 2015, 16? Yeah. Might be 2015. And then we had Tales from the Borderlands, which I have no clue when the fuck that came out. Somewhere in the last 2 or 3 years. So, for them to literally have like 2 spin-off games, technically, in between Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3, there's a good, give or take, 6 years. So, they will probably release it then. But, we're going to end this video here, and in the next video, I think we start playing as V. I might be wrong, but I think the next mission is we play as V. So, we'll do that in the next video. I would like to thank everybody for watching, and if you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.